Good morning everybody and welcome to RAF Coningsby. We are live from the Spotters car park. Hope you're all keeping well. Lovely warm start to the morning. The caravan has just literally gone out to threshold. That means we are now operational here at Coningsby. And it's a glorious sunny morning. I can now just feel the temperature is going to rise. Good morning, Abs. Yeah, I can just feel that the temperature is literally just going to rise and rise and rise during the day. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to RAF. So we do have 4 with canopies open and another 5 over under the sun canopies. Morning, Joseph. And then we have some more over the other side, at the south side of the airfield. And we do have a few squadrons here of Typhoons, Typhoon Force. It's based here. QRA, which is Quick Reaction Alert. And you also have Lossymouth, which does exactly the same. Good morning, Lenka. Good morning, John. Morning, guys. A great big thank you as always. Thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciated. And we'll be here as long as we can. Try and keep warm. Keep cool even. I've got a hat on today. Hat and sun cream. On demand by the missus and the little one. Telling me I have to wear sun cream. And I have to put a hat on. So the Spotters car park is quite busy this morning. And getting busier. Morning, Judith. And I've got my sun cream on. Morning, Nigel. Morning, Margian. And my anxiety is the planet. Good morning. So we're just waiting for Shirley to pop on Facebook. She's our moderator on Facebook. And then we also have, I think Vicky is joining us on YouTube today. Vicky is our new moderator on YouTube, so be gentle with her. So what we're waiting for now is engine startup. And once we have engine startup, we can rock and roll. Hi Ben, good morning. And Rob J, good morning, looking forward to some action. You and me both. I know Lake and Heath has been very quiet the last couple of days. So hopefully these guys will have it a little bit busier. Hi to Shane and Adam Lockwell. Thank you very much for the stars already. Typhoons are your favourites. And I did forget to mention yesterday, did anybody watch the UNICEF football match at the weekend? All I would say is it's fantastic to watch all the old guys and some of the celebs doing the football. And sent a couple of quid over for donation. Morning, Caroline. And morning, Andrew Strain. Jane Chapman, good morning, lovely people. Hello, Darren. Hi, Jane. How are you? Hi, and hello, Keely. Hi, Keely. Keely's sitting in front of me. Hi to Ray. And Abby, unfortunately, can't be with me, my little one. She has COVID. She's still isolating. There we do have engine startup, which is fantastic. Plenty of noise over here. I think you've had the F-15s already, Caroline, this morning. I do believe some of the F-15s have already been up, playing around. They do like being early. And hi, Terry. And for those who joined me yesterday on my stream at Heathrow, that was a long day. Got home, had to do some bits and pieces to the vehicle and to some of the setups. Hi Dave A, good morning. And hi Jane. Jane is on the train back to Barry in Wales. Don't worry, I'm still here. Just playing around some bits and pieces, trying to get stuff working. Bear with me guys, a couple of minutes. So we do have, I think there's about 6 squadrons of Typhoons here, 5 or 6 squadron. We have 3 squadron, which is the QRA squadron. We have 11 squadron, 29, 41, and the display team. We were lucky enough to speak to Flight Lieutenant James Sainty a little back, and he was saying that he actually watches our videos on YouTube, which is pretty cool. And he's off to Jersey very soon. Jersey's this weekend. We should have been going to Sanico in Belgium, but unfortunately COVID has stopped us from going. Hi Rob J, just had some action here. GXXED just flew over my house. And Craig, keep up, good job. Morning Perry, morning Shan, G Bats, good morning, it's Shannon. What a day, glorious morning, yeah. And I can just feel that I'm going to burn. Something that we don't want to be doing is obviously burning, but yeah, on demand of the Abbey and demand of the wife, it was get some sun cream on today. But hopefully we're going to have an action-packed morning. Like I said, the caravan came out about half an hour ago, so we know that this runway is in use today, and at the moment I do believe we have 4 canopies open, 5 canopies open, and then there's another 4 or 5 parked up in the sun shelters, and then the other side there are the aircraft being taken out of their hazes and getting ready for today's action. Good morning Moz, and morning Jim, good morning Perry, and morning Chris. So we do have a new vehicle. For those who don't know, we did do our car. We have a van now. And we have all the safety bars and everything else up. So we do have a van with aviation and action on the side. If you are at Coningsby today, do come and say hello. We don't bite, and if you ask nicely and say hello, we might give you a goodie, whether a pen or keyring or something, or I might even buy you a can of Coke. And Kev Bert, great, can now watch 2 sides of Coningsby Air Show World and your other side. Morning Mitch. And show the van. I can't show you the van, I'm on it, unfortunately Moz, but what I'll do, I will put a picture up at a later date and you can see the van. Morning Phil, and morning Brad. And Andy, morning, we are popping about 12ish, we'll work with a visit. Yep, it would be worth a visit, should be still active. They go for a lunch about 1ish, but yeah, you'll get some afternoon action. And what is the van? It is a Vauxhall Vivaro with all the gear inside. Sandy, morning Darren, we were there yesterday, had a great day, hope the action-packed day today. Thank you very much. Mark, morning from across the road in front of you. Mark, where's Mark? If you're there, Mark, give us a wave so I know where. Mark, hey, yes, Mark, excellent. Hi, Stuart and Chrissy. Good morning from sunny Suffolk. So we do have engine starts. You can hear them now running. And very shortly we'll have some taxiing out. And if I do go quiet for a couple of seconds, it's just I'm just trying to think of what to say. Or I don't need to say anything, you can just listen to the sounds. And just like Lake and Heath, if you are new to us, when we do military, when the aircraft are getting ready to take off, I go completely quiet so you can listen to the noise of the jets as they depart. So it'll be exactly the same thing When they get onto the runway and depart, I'll go completely quiet. The downside of being where we are today, unfortunately, we are shooting straight into the sun. Good point about today is when they come into land, the sun will be behind them. So this afternoon, it'll be back around the other way. Hopefully the sun will be in the right location, but we've got to bring you a live stream. Trevor, good morning. Watching with envy as both frequent Coningsby. Enjoy your day from Trev and Dot in Rugby. Thank you very much. Morning, Glyn. All have a great day. Don't forget to pop and see Anne at the RAF charity stall near the van. Yes, I can see them. I can see them. So I'm saying hi to Anne at the stall. They're sitting there at the moment. They're sitting there at the moment, sunbathing. They've got all their stuff out at the stall, which is pretty cool. And when do you think they will lift off from Logan Hand? I would say as engine starts, the canopies are down. I would say in the next couple of minutes we should get some aircraft taxiing out. Barry, good morning from Coventry. Good morning, Wendy from the Netherlands. So in a second we should get a couple taxiing out, ready for today's action here at RAF Coningsby. I do believe the 4 you're seeing on your screen now, they'll be the first 4 to taxi out. I do believe it's going to be the 2 in the middle that put their canopies down that will be the first ones to taxi. And don't forget, we are on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, pop over to YouTube. YouTube gives you a better quality. And now we do have Shirley moderating on Facebook. Richard, are the F4s or Tornadoes? Tornadoes here at the RAF, unfortunately, are out of service. These are Typhoons, FGR4s. Frontline aircraft of the RAF. And little Abs, she wishes she was here. But if she wasn't ill, she'd be at school now, so she's not really missing out. Well, she is missing out, but she's not, if you know what I mean. And Derek Allen, great to see you back. Thank you much. Yeah, we have been away for a while, due to some family issues. We've had some pretty bad times in the last 2 months, 3 months. Things have stopped me from coming out live, but now things are slowly getting back to normal and we can bring you some more live streams. So everybody in the car park are eagerly awaiting the departures of some Typhoons. Good morning, Julian. But while we haven't been live streaming, we've been doing other bits and pieces. We managed to, we were invited to work with the Gazelle display squadron and also Team Raven. And if you go on YouTube, you can see the video from our day down in Pembury with them. And there's more videos and more pictures coming out very soon. Fantastic group of guys, and hopefully they'll be out in 2022. And can I see the electric lightning? I'm looking for it. I do believe it's down by Control Tower, so you need to be the south side to see it. But I don't think you can, Lee. Not unless it's moved. I think it used to be down by the Control Tower and the back end of it. Morning, Paul Andrews. Good morning. Can already feel the legs burning. And I put sun cream on. There was a bit of a breeze earlier, but it seemed to have died down to make it even warmer. Saying hi to Dave. Hi to Melissa. Morning, Melissa. And morning, Adam Barber. Hoping for some action-packed morning for you. Just want that sun to go around a bit more. I do believe Anne is now standing up. She's not sunbathing now. Oh, we're getting a wave. Yep, she's out at stall. So if you are at the car park and you want some stuff from the Royal Air Force Association, pop along. They've got their stuff, bits and pieces. So we've got a Typhoon now beginning to taxi. Here we go. We're going to get some action now, which is fantastic. And Charlie is watching on the big TV, saying hi to Ken and hi to Sarah. Morning, Gordon. Now, the Typhoon is the frontline aircraft of the Royal Air Force. You have a frontline 3 Squadron here, 11 Squadron, 29 Squadron, 41 Squadron, and then you have the display team. But you also have the BBMF here, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Hi, Darren. And you also have 25 Squadron here, I do believe. Either 25 or 12, I get them two mixed up. I know one's at Valley and one's here. So the sound of these jets taxiing out, everyone from the car park's moving over. Getting ready for some noise. Lovely 12 Squadrons. I knew it was one or the other. 12 Squadron, which is the training squadron here at Coningsby. Hold here, so while he's holding, ready for departure, we'll pan around to this one. Morning, Tom. Morning, Simon. Morning, Adrian. So as you can see, they are backlit. That's due to the sun being in front of us. So this is 12 Squadron. 25 Squadron is at Valley. So I do apologise on that one. And the one now is got clearance for departure. So they'll pan around. I remember what I said, when they depart, I'll go quiet, enjoy the noise. Got a couple more taxiing out now. Hope that was okay for you guys. Morning, Dan. Now sometimes you get, people call it different things. You get unrestricted takeoffs or performance takeoffs or vertical takeoffs. This is where they take off with full afterburner. So it depends what your preference is. I would normally call it as an unrestricted takeoff. May have to hold again, or it might be a straight out departure. So while he's holding, we'll pan around to this one. Saying hi to Francis. Hi Adrian, absolutely fantastic sight. Hope you're well and having a smashing day. Hopefully, the day is just going to get better. So the one to the right is just beginning his taxi roll to the threshold. Just beginning takeoff clearance. And like I say, once they get airborne, I'll go very quiet for you. We have two more taxiing down for you guys. Pan around to them coming down. And you can see how busy it is here today. Saying hi to Ryan. Love the action at Heathrow yesterday. We are at East Midlands tomorrow evening for an all-nighter. So if you're available and fancy staying up all night with me, come along. Hot chocolate, blanket, and I'll keep you entertained for the evening. So you have three now. Two-seater. This one here is a two-seater. Saying hi to Andrew and Lee Taylor. Nicely away from the pilot. Always good to get a little wave. Adrian says there's a Voyager west to east at 16. They could be going up for refueling training. That's a possibility. Cobra 1112 from Nigel Mills heading north. So they could be going up towards the lakes. We have two low fly areas. We have the Lake District. And we also have Mac, Luke and Wales. And see they're taxiing out now, so we've been given clearance. Saying hi to Martin Griffin. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. We're going to pad around to one on the runway. Not a bad start for the morning. Not bad at all. And Kelly, Bennett, bring on the noise. We still have a couple over there getting ready. Hello, you alright? Oh! Thank you very much. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well done. That's fantastic, isn't it? That's brilliant. So I will keep plugging. I will keep plugging. Brilliant. I should keep plugging. All right. So if you heard that, guys, that is the lady Anne from the Royal Air Force Association. She's here at the Spotters car park if you're here, or if you're in around the area, just making money for a good cause. And as you can hear, she said cheapest thing is £2, and all the money goes towards the Royal Air Force Association. And I've got a pencil, and I've got a sticky thing I'm going to put in my car. Ryan Garron, what time are you doing a live stream from East Midlands? Well, I'm looking at the weather forecast, and I'm hoping the rain will stop around about 7:30. So any time from then onwards, we look to be going live, and then hopefully we will be live until the early hours of the morning. That's the plan. That is the plan. So yes, we have still apron. We have two sitting over there, one with the canopy down, so I do believe he's got engine running, and he'll be taxiing up very shortly. And we still have another 3 out there, and then we've also got the south side. But that's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. It'd be nice to get a performance takeoff or an unrestricted. Hi to Kevin. And Abby's still there. To say it's one of the Britain's main frontline bases is misleading. Really should say it's one of the most, and only 2 main frontline. Yep, you've got. Yeah, I forgot Marham. Yeah, you've also got Marham. You've got Marham with F-35s. But we have Lossiemouth, which is the Typhoons, and also here at Coningsby. Yeah, and like Neil says, the F-35s, I think they get shared with the Navy. But it's amazing how quick the noise goes, and then we have silence. But hopefully we might have the action from the BBMF later. Even if it's a Chipmunk or Hurricane or something coming out, that'd be nice. But it's completely different than Heathrow. It's not one after another. Here it's take your chance, get some going up. And obviously we'll have the arrivals as well. But the car park is now full. And the Burger Bar man is at the bottom of the car park. So if you want any hot drinks, cold drinks, burgers, if Abby was here, my pocket now would be empty. Should be over there. Should be the. By the time we'd finished, Abby would know bloke's name and probably get a discount for the food, the amount of food she's eaten. You know, right, Abs? She likes her food, Abs. Abby, I told everyone about the sausage roll incident at Heathrow when you were a little kiddie. How you ate my sausage rolls and pork pies, and I didn't have nothing all day because you ate everything. And you're still the same now. Saying hi to Gary. Gary Moore. Morning, guys. Nice to have you back. It is great to be back. Good morning, Steve McGuinness. Yes, Ryan. Yes, we've done the night stream before, but hopefully we'll be live streaming for a bit longer, and hopefully we'll be there a bit earlier. So it'll be a long stream tomorrow night if the weather plays ball. So I'm not too sure who our moderator is on YouTube. We have a moderator there. It's either going to be Lee or it's going to be Vicky, and also then we have Shirley. And don't forget, we work solely free of charge. We only work on donations, and any donations we get, we pump the money back into Aviation in Action to bring you updated stuff. Hi, Graham. And Terry, noisy lightnings and javelins used to fly over my house on the approach to Leakenfield. So we do have one taxiing out now. or has been given taxi clearance. PJ Jones, I heard the Lancaster is out of the hangar at Duxford. Yes, possible coming back to Coningsby. Yes, back to its home, where it belongs. Not too sure when, but it'll be back soon. So there's your taxi clearance. The one taxiing out now. No, Ryan, I haven't heard about the new Jet 2 A321. What's that all about? When I used to do photography, I used to be on the other side of the airfield, south side. You used to be able to get a nice long line of them taxiing in. If you look on our Facebook page, you'll see a picture with our notification telling you that we were going live today. This is the taxiway they were taxiing down, and I was looking straight across, and it's one of my favourite pictures. The other one is when you're down at the other end, the New York end they call it, and they taxi again towards you. Getting a lovely nice shot from there. Like I said, we were lucky enough to have a chat with Flight Lieutenant James Sainty a little while back. He was saying that he watches our videos, which is pretty cool. He watched us from when we were at Woodlands Air Festival. It was on YouTube. Morning, Steve Jeffrey. There until it gets clearer. Doing its final pre-flight checks. And Andrew Austin, I bet Abby's not happy being at school. She's not at school, Andrew. Unfortunately, she's unwell. Well, she's off with COVID. She had a positive COVID test, so she's off school at the moment, unfortunately. I know where she'd rather be, and I'm sure that's with me. So he's already given his taxi departure clearance now. I'll get it out now. Yeah. Enjoy the noise. So Graham, we use a Panasonic CX350. That's the camera we use. As he disappears. hopefully we'll have some more departing very shortly. We do have the other side of the airfield. Good morning, Simon. Adam Dover, been in the back seat of one of those bad boys. God, you're lucky. Oh. Dad, have you had a coffee yet? No, Abs, I haven't had. Oh, yes, I did. I had a coffee earlier. I had a Costa coffee on the way up to keep me awake. That's what I did have. But there are other Typhoons on the other side, on the south side of the airfield, that I've been taken out of their shelters, so hopefully we'll get some of those guys going up. Would these planes fly the Mach Loop area? No, they wouldn't fly the Mach Loop area, unfortunately. So I've just been told we do have 2 from the south side now being given taxi clearance, which is good. Any food? See, Abby, as soon as food is mentioned, your ears prick up. You're not even with me, and as soon as food's mentioned, you want some. I bet you've had a full English breakfast and lunch by now. It's only 10:15. No, I've not had any food yet, mate. You know, they're starving me here. They're working me hard here, Abs. You know, don't get paid for this stuff. And they don't even feed me, Abby. It's terrible. Andrew Austin, did you say Abby has COVID? I couldn't quite hear over the Typhoon. Yes, unfortunately, the reason why we haven't been live streaming is we've had some family issues, and my wife has been in hospital, and I hope she gets well soon. She's on the mend, and also she's had COVID positive, and she's been quite bad with it. She's lost her voice. Don't tell her, but it's been fantastic. It's been brilliant. Love it. Oh dear. Not the COVID bit, obviously the losing the voice bit. You know, the demands have just disappeared overnight. It's brilliant. And then Abby got positive COVID, but she's okay. She's just mentally wants to be out and about and doing bits and pieces. So on Facebook you can see we've just put a power bank. Thanks to Blue Tetty products, they've given us a power pack, which is a brilliant bit of kit. It will make us be able to stream for hours on end. And on the Facebook you can see we have a promo code for you. So if you go to their website, go onto the product and put a promo code, you get €50 off the product. €50. It's a fantastic bit of kit. It does everything. USBs, AC, DCs, laptops. It can run your laptop, I've been told, up to 10 hours. It's great, isn't it? Abby says she's starving. Haven't even had breakfast yet. Niall Pearson's Havoc 2-1. Taxi and Southside. Thanks for that, mate. And good morning, Michaela. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you enjoyed our stream yesterday. And you're dead, as Abby is going to grass you to... No, she's not going to grass me up to the wife. She won't do that. And Andrew Austin, I hope Abby and your wife are all the best there. And thank you very much. And Ryan, tell Abby, don't worry, she is not the only one, and I have had food delivered to my door. Don't tell her about the food being delivered to the door. She'll want that. Good morning, Macaulay. Did I get it right? Please say, Macaulay, I got it right. I hope so. Morning, Jazzy John. So as soon as these 2 from the south side come a bit closer, I shall pan around to them. But if you are here at the Spotters car park, pop along to see Anne and the guys over there for the Royal Air Force Association. They're trying to build funds. And I was lucky enough to get a pencil and a keyring. Yes, I'll get it right. Fantastic. Don't know, that's taken me a couple of years to get that right. You won't believe the amount of times I've been watching Home Alone just to get your name right. Oh, so we're going to pan around to the south side now. So the south side is where 3 Squadron and QRA, which is the Quick Reaction Alert Squadron, are kept. And as you can see, the sun is an absolute nightmare. But I think I've got one. I've got one there in the screen. Oh, yeah, there he is. There you go. It's the same principle for these guys. I'll go quiet. And they'll hold just about there. And they'll again wait for their departure clearance. And you can see the people running up or cycling up to get their pictures. And my auntie spells it every year with the Christmas cards. That's great. And John Sashin, you do a few miles. Well add to the cause today, definitely. Now I can get out and about, I will be. Watch this space, lots more places to be visiting. We've got lots of things lined up going forward. Here we go, guys. Getting a nice shot here as I taxi on. Just the sun is in the wrong place, unfortunately, but I can't do anything about that. Enjoy the noise. Very nice indeed. So what we'll do, we'll pan around to the one that's parked nearest to us. Let's hope for a performance takeoff at some point. Yep. Some people call them the performance, some people call them unrestricted. So what you have over to the left hand side, as you can see there, canopies for the aircraft, the sun canopies for them. And to the right they have hardened, which is HAS, which is hardened aircraft shelter. Them are temporary. These ones here on the left, they're temporary. The ones on the right are the hardened stand. Fried bread making me hungry. Becky Gant, beautiful sound. Jeff Wilson, enjoy Powell, great place. Loved my posting a few years ago. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you much for joining us this morning. and we hope we're going to get a unrestricted takeoff as soon as, which is quite nice. And if you're on Facebook, hop along to YouTube. It is all free of charge, and the quality over on YouTube is a bit better than it is on Facebook. BG, born in from Brisbane, Australia. It's night time over there, so a good evening to you. Morning, Dave Edmonds. So, as you can tell, it's gone a bit quiet, but what we'll do while it's gone quiet, this is the home of the RAF Coningsby and UK Spotters group, plus there are others out there. But what we do is we'll show you this little piece now. This is something that's close to my heart. This is Jeffrey the Giraffe. Go along to the RAF Coningsby and UK Spotters group on Facebook, go to the announcements and buy yourself a Jeffrey the Giraffe. All monies go to the Great Ormond Street Fund, and I have been told that I will be jumping out of an aeroplane in the coming months for raising money for this fantastic cause. Plus we work on donations only. So have a look at this one. This is donations. We're absolutely free of charge. Don't charge for anything. And if you've got a spare couple of quid, we appreciate it. But it is not compulsory, not mandatory. Won't get offended if you don't. Then we have, I know this is throwing it all at you. Sorry about this, guys. And we have our own special merch. Love the designs. Now the designs on the merch is unique to us. Now you can have your own designs inside the radar. You can have Typhoons, Spitfire, Lancaster, whatever you want. But we already have got Apaches, Chinooks, Typhoons and F-15s. Back over to the live now. Welcome back. So when it goes quiet, you can imagine the people, they jump over close to the fence, and as soon as the aircraft go, they just go back to their cars and get the deck chairs out and enjoy. David Riddle, I'm joining from New Zealand, but was the rigger on the Tornado GR4 display. Yeah, back. Wow, fantastic! That's absolutely awesome. Abby's going to have to go now. I reckon her belly's rumbling too much. She's going to have to go for food. See you later, Abs. Have a good day. Love you lots. Food always comes first, guys. If you know Abby, no matter what, she's probably now having breakfast. Thanks so much, Jim, for that compliment. Really appreciate it. So if you are here at Coningsby car park, Spotters Viewing car park, come and say hello. We don't bite. If Abby was here, she'd ask for some food off you. All right, mate. We have the Typhoons dogfighting over the Billingborough. Where's Billingborough? Hopefully, I know the list has just gone up, but it'd be pretty cool to get them to do some overshoots here. And the wind has picked up again now, which is very nice. That's lovely. Probably a bit too much for you on the microphone, but it's absolutely lovely. It's cooling me down in areas I needed cooling. Just the other side of Sleaford, Daz. Okay, so that must be Lee that's on our moderator on YouTube, because only he would know. Sleaford's not too far. "14 miles south of you." Okay, so they're not too far away. So we still have 3 or 4 over the south side where the canopy's open, so hopefully we'll have them taxiing up very shortly. But it is a waiting game. It's like fishing, this. So who's going to be joining us at East Midlands tomorrow? We're going to be live hopefully from about 7:30, if the weather lets us. I can't even pronounce that. Services Squadron Healing. Look behind you, mate. Very nice. Nice motorbike. Very good. Man behind me is super chilled out. Super chilled. Apart from the levers, I bet he's sweating. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Jake. And David Riddle loved coming to Coningsby from Lossie, from our PDA here in BBMF was awesome. My wife's grandfather was squadron leader John Patterson, DSO, DFC, and Legion D. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much for your service and your wife's grandfather's service. Really appreciate it. And if people are wondering what PDA means Practice Diver Airfield. So basically they'll divert, you see that now and again, you'll hear the F-15s will depart Lake and Heath and then do a PDA at Valley, or they'll come to Coningsby and do a PDA. You can hear it on the scanners, now you know what it is. And Lara, hey, I'm currently staring at a school field. Want to swap? Yeah, I'll swap you any day you like. Paul, it's a regular fight spot. I also get the F-15s from Mildenhall. That wind is lovely. We have people here sunbathing. And tomorrow they'll be wondering why they're hurting in places they didn't realise they could hurt. Have you ever done that? Gone onto a beach thinking you're not getting sunburnt and then get home and you're red raw? That's horrible. It's happened to me when I went to Barmouth in Wales. I got burnt to a crisp. So going back to East Midlands tomorrow, yes, we're going to be live streaming tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to be shocking the person that's coming with me. Hopefully, you can't hear me till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you did hear. Oops. Public Display Authority. Oh, that's another PDA. The display teams need before. Yep. So PDA. Yep. So that's the other version of PDA. Sorry? PD. Yep. Practice Divert. Yep. Practice Divert's PD. PDA is getting your authority to be able to do a air display. Sorry about that, guys. I don't like throwing out the bad info. Storms tomorrow. It's bad the southwest at the moment. Hey, we'll be fine. Just take an umbrella. Conduct the electricity. Person I'm going with just said he doesn't like the idea of that. What's wrong with that? It'd be fine. Thunderstorms and all that are finishing about 8ish. Yeah, we're not live streaming until about that time, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. So David, have you ever done the old Mac Loop, or the Loop, not the Loop, Mac Loop and the Lakes? John Ella, watching on holiday in Wales. My local base, Valley. I used to go visit Valley quite a lot. The wife is half Welsh, and when she used to go and see the family, we used to disappear up to Valley, Anglesey there. And jet noise over Barkston Heath. I presume that's where you are today, Lee. When passing, I'm sure I see your old banger of a car. So is the Tornado obsolete? It is for the RAF, but I do believe it's still up on operations for Germans. German and Italy, yeah. So I do believe they haven't. I think they'll be taking theirs. The Germans are taking theirs out of service soon. Oh, and the Saudis. Yeah, forget the Saudis. Seen the Saudis here at Coningsby. They're pretty cool. So the thunderstorms were in Plymouth, Torquay, and the channel was full of lightning. Fantastic. Oh, Abby's back. Any action been on yet? Yes, we've had a few Typhoons up. And hopefully we'll have a few more very, very shortly. And my son-in-law was a flight sergeant working on the Tornadoes at Coningsby. That's from Rob Brown. And David Riddle, I did a backseat through Scotland in the Tornado. And the Tornado is my absolute fave aircraft. Well, was, until they got rid of it. Absolutely favourite aircraft. The noise and smell. Oh, absolute dream. And David would take off from Lossy into the range on the Black Isle, then down through Loch Ness, over Balmoral and home to Lossy. Awesome. And joined the Royal New Zealand Air Force after that. Cool. So all we need now, guys, is these guys returning or a couple more to go up. Oil leaks. Yeah, they suffered a couple of bits. Hopefully having a ride out of Aria Valley today to catch some hawks. I remember the good old days with the T1s when Valley was like Heathrow, one after another. It was brilliant. And Andrew Austin, wonder if the Indians will ever return to Coningsby. Too cold. And the Tornado from Edward R. Tornado was a wicked looking aircraft. Yeah, definitely looks swinged, swept with swept wings. Brilliant. Wing, can't even say it now. You know what I mean, when the old wings swept in and out. Brilliant. Lank is out of Duxford. Hope you get to see her come home from Steve Fleming. Let's hope so. That'd be pretty awesome to see that. But yeah, there's nice breeze. Everywhere I went, Tornado, Gulf, Vegas, Goose, Cyprus, left oil leaks everywhere. So you had a little trail like breadcrumbs. You knew exactly where you'd been. Morning, Rupert. And Adam All used to be based here. What an experience. Thanks for that, Adam. There are 2 Tornadoes stored at Hoddington from Andrew Austin. Jake Jackson not seen or heard of the Lank being up this season. Oh, so we have another one getting ready for engine start, I think. Alright, I'm still here, guys. Home 211, 11 Squadron, yep. So here we have 3 Squadron, 11 Squadron, 41 Squadron, the display team, the BBMF, and I know there's one other squadron, and that is 12 Squadron. So we do like we're going to have another one taxiing out, and then hopefully we're going to get some arrivals. Thanks for Niall for sending that over. And how long do they normally stay out? Depends if they're going up tanking. If they're tanking up with the refuelers out of Bryce Norton, which is Madras or Tartan, they can be out as long as they want to be, but normally they'll be out for about an hour, hour and a half on a Squadron, out on a sortie. Also, I did forget 29 Squadron. Thanks for that, Lee. And Jamie Brown, morning from Benson. 15 minutes, might have one of those. JJ Vera is still flying over Toronto. Thankfully, one of the mighty birds. Jake Johnson posted yesterday from out in the Durban Valley to catch the 2 Lancs flying years back. Morning, Mark Dennis. So hopefully this one over here is going to go out. And a friend of mine is down in Lakenheath. He says there is been 15 F-15s up this morning. That's not a bad turnout at Lakenheath for the time being. I'm just having a drink. No food yet, Abs. I do believe that sounds like one getting ready. Oh, over the top by the sound of it then. Called up approach. We have two inbound. 12 Squadron. 12 Squadron coming back. Fantastic. So hopefully they'll be doing some touch and goes, running the brakes. Being told this is Wolf Squadron. Wolf call sign, 12 Squadron. So I am keeping an eye out behind us. So Jamie Brown, it is Wolf, now back on approach. So that's 12 Squadron. Just keeping an eye out behind us. And we've got this one over here, hopefully going to be taxiing out. Do American pilots train in the Typhoon? I do believe we're going to do an exchange program, but might be a mixture. They might go over to Lakenheath, or they might come here. I got the Canadian Lanc and the RAF Lanc when they were over here last. That was quite nice. So we do have two on approach, and possibly this one here taxiing out for departure. It literally is like trying to see them in the distance. You're literally like looking for bee stings. But they're out there somewhere. We'll soon know. Morning, Alison. And the F-15s, yes, about 15. So this one now is, I do believe, taxiing out. beginning to feel the old burning on the old legs there now, guys. Oh. Go, beginning the taxi. We should be having a couple inbound very soon. And as you can see, the people now are a bit of a noise, and they walk over to the fence line. So good morning to Stu, Snape and Viv. They're here this morning. They've come on and said hello. Saying hi to Alison and Tidy. Saying hi to Andy Fitzpatrick and David Jolly. Nice way for the pilot. And then we do have 2 inbound. Running and brake. Lovely breeze coming off the aircraft, that breeze. Now he's going to go straight up for departure. Now they're on the downwind leg to land. Saying hi to Steve Wells. And we do have them on approach now. and after their missed approach, they're on the downwind leg, and what they'll do, they'll call the attentions up to do another missed approach or for landing. He's got the horn. Oh, nothing like a young lad having the horn in the morning. So now he's turning for base. And then we lose him behind the trees. Or the tree. Now we like trees. So he's just going behind the tree now. Heathrow yesterday, we love trees. So I do believe he might be doing another one, another missed approach, or touch and go. To the next one coming in. Steve Creed, and we're going to pan around because I can see some more coming in. Free ship for you. Nice running and brake. Go round again. Over the tree. He's on landing. Next one behind the tree this time. Oh, he's going over the top. then the final one. So they've done full stop. And we've got one more on approach. Saying hi to Philly. Oh. And Kat, I was lucky enough to see Blackjack take off and land at Bournemouth on Sunday. Absolutely incredible. Hi Mark, watching from New Zealand. Saying hi to Lorraine. And I'm loving the smell of that, the tyres. That and aviation fuel. Love it. Absolutely love it. So he may be doing a full stop this time. Yep. So what I'll do is I shall pan it to here, and what we'll do, we'll leave it there. This is the taxi way that they taxi up from. Ben Fry looking good, dude. Thank you very much, Ben. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. You can see down the bottom there, they're taxiing off and coming towards us. So I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, thanks very much for joining us this morning. It is really appreciated. And thanks to the moderators this morning. Who is Shirley and Lee, I do believe. And I do believe Vicky is also on board. As well as could be, my friend. Yep, as well as could be. Cheers, Ben. And Joseph Faulkner, quality is always down. Thank you very much. Lorraine, long flare. So you can see they're taxiing up now. 4 of them taxiing up. What a nice sight that. So as the day progresses, the sun goes around, meaning that photographers the light will end up better for them as the day progresses. So if you look down at the runway there, the taxiway, you can see one obviously closest, and then we have 4 in the distance taxiing towards us, which is quite nice. Adrian, Philly Mogs, is it mainly Typhoons? We've also got the BBMF here, thanks to Adrian Peck. You also have the Battle of Britain Memorial flight that are based here as well, which is Spitfires, Hurricane, Chipmunks, Dakota, and the Lancaster. Beautiful Lancaster bombers being at Duxford, undergoing some winter maintenance, and it's gone on a bit longer than they expected. Hopefully we'll get something out of the BBMF later, whether it's a Hurricane, Chipmunk, Spitfire. whoever it is. I can just see they've just dragged out the Chipmunk. Cheers, John. So he's going into his canopy. So what I'll do is, while he's gone in there, I'll pan around. I used to get told off for calling it scrolling, but this is panning around. Now, to me, as a ex-photographer, this would be a nice shot, even though it's heat hazed. That would be a nice shot to me. If it wasn't so warm, you'd be getting the jelly off the engines. It'd be very nice. And Lorraine, thank you very much for the stars. Really is appreciated. David Riddle, I've got a few mates flying the Typhoon now after leaving the Tornadoes. Apparently it climbs faster than a homesick angel. I love it. I love it. I have a couple of friends who used to be the Tornadoes, now retired. And I also have a couple of friends on the F-15s. Trying to blag a back seater on the F-15s, but it's not going very well. They said I'd be screaming like a girl and probably puking me guts up. Well, I don't think I would. I'd probably just faint. Look at that. That are beautiful there, guys. Barry Walker, while in the ATC I learnt to fly the Chipmunk. Excellent stream as per from Steve X and Anne Drake. Thank you very much. All these compliments are most appreciated, and I do work on constructive criticism and compliments. This is absolutely free, but if you think we're doing something wrong, do tell us. And if you think we're doing something right, do tell us. So the Chipmunk is out of the hangar. Jazzy John, hello, so I forgot to say hi. Hi Jazzy John. Paul Hawkins, do you think there is aircons in the Typhoons? If there's not, they're a bit warm in there. It's warm out here, so can you imagine what it's like in there if they haven't got aircon? But I'd have thought they'd have had aircon. Martin Wellman. The UK has a number of air bases live streamers like Steve. How about Dutch Air Force Base live streamers, Belgium? There are a few people out there. There's Marwan from Brussels from the Sky. There's also Fly Matters, Plane Spotting Live, and also we have a few over here. But that's then parked up. What I'll do is I'll show you the Chipmunk. There he is. Just over there. Basking in the sun. The wind's picking up. I'm losing my hat. So they're all in the shelters now. Now, I'm not too sure what else we have lined up. I think the other ones are involved in an exercise, so I don't know if they're coming back or not. Are they? But these guys are back, so Alice and Tidy, beautiful weather for September. I wish I was watching. They're watching. It's lovely. A bit breezy now though, but it's lovely. It's a lovely breeze. You reckon it's worth? So we are still waiting for some to arrive back. And once they arrive back, I will probably go off stream and come back a bit later for the afternoon. They normally go on lunch from about 1 o'clock onwards for about an hour-ish, maybe hour and a half. Depends how the food is flowing. Golden's Farm. Here's a good question for you. How long do you think the Typhoons remain in service for? I've got no idea on that one. I would say they're here for a while. The amount of Tornado upgrades they had and the Harrier upgrades, I'm sure they've got ideas of upgrading these guys. So that one is a no idea on that one, I'm afraid. Yeah, I would say 15, 20 years maybe, ish. But I know they've due to the defence cuts, they've got rid of some, or they're getting rid of some. But that's just due to the cuts, I believe. And Edward R reckons 3 to 5 years. Pair of Eagles over Leicester at 14,000 feet. Rupert, Tranche 1 Typhoon to be withdrawn from 2025. First lot of Typhoons to be withdrawn, 2025. So they must be the first ones that were put in service. We've had a few more since then upgraded and updated. Because the British Aerospace is building a stealth fighter to replace them called the Tempest, yep. One day it'll all be drones. That's all it'll be. We'll be spotting drones. So we're still awaiting some more to arrive, and then I think what we'll do, guys, once they've arrived, we'll drop off for a little while, have some lunch, and then return for part 2. So if you haven't already, press that notification button, bell, whatever it's called. Subscribe onto YouTube. And Rupert, the Tempest aircraft will deploy new game-changing technology and set to join the RAF fleet from 2035. And America plans to build 1,000 drones by 2030. Plus we've got the F-35s. Have a good lunch all. Hilex, how many went out today? We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I'd say about 11, 12 went out. So we are still expecting a few back. But once they return, some of them, I know some of them are involved in an exercise, so I don't know if they'll be returning or not. But once they return, we'll drop off, have some lunch, you know. He's probably wondering where the Typhoon display is. I do believe he is or on his way to Jersey Air Show this weekend. So I don't know if he's here or if he's already somewhere else. He's already there. There you go, he's already there. Ah. We had a chat with him, Flight Lieutenant James Sainty. He was saying, I've said it earlier on but I'll say it again, he was saying that he liked watching our video on YouTube of him doing a display at Midlands Airfest. Helex, so lunch is going to be a chip butty then? Yeah, I've got a bacon cheese turnover. Monday morning was best. 19 launched, recovered, and spare display jet returned from Bournemouth. So it was busy. That's from Ian. Every day is different. That's the problem with air bases. They've all got different kind of assignments, missions to do. So one day it'll be busy, the next day it could be dead quiet. You just never know. Not unless you're a pilot. Then you'll probably know. But if you are here at Coningsby Spotters Car Park, pop over to see Anne, who is running the Royal Air Force Association stall. Some chap over there just splattering more sun cream on. So while we await, I'll show you some bits and pieces that we've got. We've got our very own pens on our website. We have our very own mugs, our very own key rings, and then we have our featured merch, which is on scope. On scope you can have specially designed t-shirt for yourselves. You can have whatever you like in the radar, F-15s, Typhoons, Spitfire, Chinooks, whatever you like, you can get it on there. And then also we have Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jeffrey the Giraffe is unfortunately a little girl passed away a while back, and the RAF Coningsby and UK Spotters Group, Jeffrey the Giraffe, on tour. It's been in many aircraft, not mentioning the U2, F-15s, B2s. He was with Sainty the other day. He's been up with the BBMF as well. Go along to the group, go to the announcements, buy yourself a Jeffrey Giraffe, and the money goes towards the Great Ormond Street Fund. And now you're back with us. Take care. First air show I went to was Waddington. Oh, good old Waddington air shows. They were fantastic. Used to love Waddington air shows. Hopefully we'll be returning to the Royal International Air Tattoo next year. It's been cancelled for the last couple of years. We should have been at Sanacol this weekend with our Belgian friends, but unfortunately we can't go, but the air show still goes on. And Ian Boskill, the only predictable about this hobby is the unpredictable. Yeah, you can turn up one day and see nothing fly, and then the next day you can turn up and see a hell of a load of stuff flying. That's a guaranteed. There are a number of small air shows. Yep, we've had, and I'm going to be wrong here, I know we've had Little Gladstone, we've had Bournemouth, not a little air show, but we've had Bournemouth, we've had East Midlands Air Festival, we've had Shuttleworth, Duxford. So we've had a selection of air shows, but not the normal, the Cosfords and the Fairfords. But hopefully they'll return next year. Any sign of them aircraft yet, mate? No, mate?
Not yet, mate.
No more. It is very warm. That's Viv down, you can hear shouting. Yeah, there's Viv, Stu, and Stu.
I hope you got our best angles.
Of course.
I ain't got a good angle.
Yeah.
Every time you go somewhere, Stu, apparently you blank. You've had a good day today. Where are you going now?
I'm going to wander.
They're going for a wander.
4 miles out allegedly.
Really? Well, you are. You're only about that far. So, allegedly we've got inbounders, which is good. If we've got inbounders, then that will probably be us done for the first part of today. Please join us again later on. And Alison Tidy, I love an air show. Yeah, I do love it. It's just something about the buzz of the air shows. It's brilliant. Been doing photography for years. You certainly accumulate some fantastic shots. And then it gives me a chance to have a bacon cheese turnover and a drink. Yesterday, I had a mare of a day yesterday. Mare of a day. I dropped a can of Coke, exploded. Then another one, I kicked over. And the other one was boiling hot by the time I drank it. One day I should get over to a few of the air shows from Ost. Yeah, I want to get to America and do some stuff over there. But again, we were supposed to be going to America last year or the year before that. But again, COVID stopped that for us. Matthew Knight, good day, I can see the van. Matthew Knight, where are you? There's Matthew Knight. He's just said, I'm here. All right, Matthew? Good man. I can see the van. If you're standing that close, if you didn't, you'd need glasses. It's fantastic. So apparently we've got 4 miles out, but I don't think we have, because it'd be here by now. Yeah, that's what I think it was. And Jazzy John, Toronto has 2 wicked air shows, including the Snowbirds. Oh, that wind, lovely. Steve Lyons, good morning, Steve. Alright, Daz, man. I've forgotten to phone you back, mate. Tuned in. Cheers, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Hope Edward's okay. And I think it's little Emily. I think it's the other one. I bet she's not little now. I'm sure it's Emily because if I remember rightly, her name was exactly the same as my one. Matthew Knight, Lockheed MC-130J, Hercules, just off Skegness. Oh, Skeggy. My sister calls it Skegginess. She knows it's Skegness, but she just calls it Skegginess. So yeah, it's coming up. We stopped doing the notifications monthly because things were going pear-shaped my end at home. So what will start happening on a monthly basis, I will give you a schedule of what I will be doing, where I'm going to be, out and about, and that will be weather permitting and internet permitting, because obviously internet can be a pain in the backside. But going forward, that's what's going to be happening. But tomorrow we're at East Midlands for an evening show, which would be pretty cool. Rather, we don't have the thunder and lightning, but we'll see what happens. I'll just get my mate to stand up with an umbrella. It'll keep the rain off. Only for that kind of look. If the wife was with me, I'd let her do it. And then Friday, not too sure what we're doing yet Friday. We're out and about. But we'll keep you posted on that one. So Friday we're out and about as well. And then we'll have the weekend off because it's been a busy week. And then hopefully by then I will have a schedule up ready for you to let you know what we're actually doing. That's the plan. So fingers crossed on that one. But as you can tell, it's gone awfully quiet. The guys that are walking up there, Viv and Stu, were expecting some more. They were 4 miles out. Maybe they were 4 miles out to Lakenheath, but they're not there. But we'll wait for these guys to return, then we will disappear for some lunches, and then we'll be back this afternoon for round 2. And I'd like to thank Shirley for modding on Facebook this morning, and Lee and Vicky on YouTube, and I think Luke is also on there, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I get the weekend off. That's from Shirley. Yeah, Shirley, I'm letting you have the weekend off. You've worked hard this week. Did you get the pay rise, by the way, Shirley? I sent it through the post. There's no sign of these boys, but we have the Chipmunk out at the present time over the BBMF hangar. And the 12th Squadron has returned from their sortie this morning. We still have aircraft out over the Haas on the south side. That's tells Shirley to promote our new caps. Oh yes, we have baseball caps. Shirley likes a baseball cap or two. Now, I went down Shirley's shop. Shirley's famous shop down in Ilfracombe. And I'm sure Shirley will put a link up any second now. Now, she has got a little shrine to aviation in action. She has got everything in there. She even has the TV screen running constantly. So if anybody's sitting there watching now, good morning to you. Nearly good afternoon, but good morning to you. And then Matthew Knight, Boeing KC-135 Strato tanker, 2 miles from Skegness. Oh, and you're waiting for the pay rise. Yeah, it should be coming through. So I only delivered it second class, Shell, so wait for a few days. But I visited Shirley down in Ilfracombe, and when you walk into a shop, I'm not a great lover of knitting, but it's got knitting, it's got crafts, but to the right, it's got a shrine to aviation action. It's got all our t-shirts, caps, models. It's got a vast array of models. So if you like your Airfix, got loads in there of that. Posters, you name it, she's got it. Super glue, knitting needles, whatever you like, she's got it. And you can go online and buy online direct, or you can take a visit to Ilfracombe. And while you're there, ask her to take you on a boat trip. She likes boat trips, nice quiet boat trips. And there's the link, shermarcraft.com. You'll also find some of our stuff on our website, which is all the W's, aviationinaction.co.uk. And another thing we offer where you can come and spend a day with us, whether it's one of our photographers. You can spend time with Aaron, one of our photojournalists, and he'll buy you breakfast and he'll teach you everything you need to know about your camera settings, etc, etc. Or you can come and spend a day with us or me, and I won't buy you breakfast. I'll buy you a bacon and cheese turnover and a cup of coffee, and you can work the camera and see how the live streaming works. How about that? Gone very quiet, isn't it? Yeah, the boat she took me on was on, I thought we were going on a nice catamaran, you know, glass bottom boat, that sangria, lunch. Oh no, blinking speedboat. Blinking speedboat on one of the most choppiest days in the Atlantic. I don't know if that's the right sea or not, but is it? Oh, look at that. Get in. And whereabouts is the shop? The shop? Where's the screenshot? So the shop is down in Ilfracombe, or you can go online and buy direct. Both places. Shirley's got more than we have, funny enough. She's got loads of caps, baseball caps. They look really good though. And Jeff Wilson, sounds great spending a day with you. Can I talk all over the video? Of course you can. You can come along and you can come and spend time up with me and do the live stream with me. It's not a problem at all. You can stand next to me and you can, yeah, hold me hand. I'll run through how it works, etc, etc. All you got to do is email me And the email is admin@aviationinaction.co.uk. And PD Tech saw some cool military planes passing there on the way to Skeggy on Monday. Skeggy has changed a lot since the last time I was there. Lovely place. I was at MacLoop a few weeks ago and was talking while you were filming. Yeah, we know. The Atlantic is an ocean. Yeah, I was on the sea, so it was an ocean. I was on the ocean. Pretty choppy as well. Choppy ocean. Thanks for that, John. I just wanted a nice quiet boat trip, not old Shirley. Cheers, Jeff. You have a good day as well, mate. You take it easy. You take care, my friend. Hope I see you soon. And we await for the return of these other Typhoons. And he said, Atlantic is an ocean. No probs, glad to help. Thanks, John. Yeah, we were on an ocean. What are we looking at? We are looking at some Typhoons in their hazes. They've just returned, John. But we'll wait for some more to return. And once they return, we're disappearing for some lunch. I've got a couple of bacon cheese turnovers looking at me. And I've also got a drink that's getting nice and warm. It's cooking. PD Tech, I'll see if my dash cam pick them up and upload them. If I did, they were very low. I'm standing here burning. So if you only just joined us, please join us for tomorrow night from about 7:30, where one of us will be holding a umbrella up as the storm passes. We're hoping that the storm will miss us, the rain will go through, and we'll be live until the early hours of the morning, till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Bringing you live action from East Midlands with the cargo stuff. Don't shake your head like that. You know you love it. So if you were listening to my live stream yesterday, there was 2 people that joined me on my last East Midlands live stream, and they both were, shall we say, flagging a little bit after about 9 o'clock. And they were desperate to go home, and we were there till about 12, and they were too, what were they like? They wouldn't stop moaning about going home. They were so tired, and they're younger than me, and you'd thought they'd be here for the duration. So it's all about, oh, got to go home, tired. How much longer? So one of them that was moaning last time is coming again, but I'll probably have to wake him up. Matthew Knight. Coningsby is the best place I have been so far. I live in Norfolk and love going around all the different bases. Yep, brilliant. And then Steve Lyons, blimey, Farnborough's busier than Coningsby. Yeah, it's a bit quiet today. And yes, yeah, Jake, that's right. Youth of today aren't what they used to be. That is very true. You know, that is very, very true. And then, oh, that must be Lee. We left at 1 a.m. You were moaning about your headache, Grandad. Yeah, I had a headache. I'm allowed to have a headache. You're only 30 something. You know, you should be out partying, clubbing, and staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Not moaning about 11 o'clock wanting to go home. Yep, that's no problem, Math. If you want to do it, Matthew, that'd be great. But at the moment, there's nothing at all going on. So I'm going to give it another 5-10 minutes, and if nothing comes in, we will disappear for lunch and then be back later on. I'm 28, had a hard paper round. Blimey, you have, haven't you? Jeez, man. If you're 28, God, I'd have put you into your late 30s. Hard paper round? Blimey, you didn't just have a paper round, you had the lot, mate. And a milk round. Yeah, you had everything, mate. Paper round, milk round, the lot. And I came straight from work, dedicated. Yeah, but as soon as you got there, you wouldn't stop moaning. So apart from Bryce Norton, which base would be busiest? Well, Coningsby. I would say Bryce Norton, Coningsby, Lake and Heath. Marham now and again can be busy. Lossiemouth. Did you say 2 a.m? They are flying till 8 p.m. today. Are you on about tomorrow at East Midlands, Macca? Because I do believe that's when the cargo stuff starts kicking off, and that's where we'll be tomorrow. But what we'll be doing, we'll be dropping off soon to have some lunch, recharge the batteries, and then we'll be back later on. Hopefully, this afternoon will be a bit busier than this morning for you. Hopefully. That's the plan. Oh, can't believe that. 28. So at the moment we still have 3 aircraft over the southern side outside their houses. And we've got these aircraft in their shelters over here. We have the Chipmunk out. We still have some out. Yeah, Macca, we stayed until I think it was 12 or something at East Mids. And we're going to be doing East Mids tomorrow until about 2 a.m. The plan is there is no plans. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. I know what'll happen is I will log off and then we'll have a exciting 10 minutes or something. But the car park is totally full. Everyone's getting sunburnt. I put some sun cream on, got a hat on. I've learnt from previous experiences. Didn't learn yesterday though. would sing you a song, but I can't sing. I thought we had one on approach then, but it's a bird. I got all excited then. Oh, Abs is back. Hi, Abs. Did you have breakfast, lunch in one hit? Well, what was it? Now, Abby's my little one. She's a my AV geek. She comes along to me in my live streams and gives me abuse. Helps me. Eats all the food, then goes for a sleep. So we'll find out what she's been doing. Any news, Joe, China? Nothing. There you go. So she's had breakfast. So yes, Lee's put it up there. If you haven't already, please do give us a thumbs up. Help us out, really appreciate it. Subscribe. Tell your friends, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your wife, your girlfriend. Whatever you've got, get them to subscribe. We are absolutely free of charge. And we love what we do. Normally we bring airplanes to you, but as you can see, it's dead quiet. Well, at least one thing, I know my bacon cheese turnover's cooking. Chris Johnson, X11 Squadron Lightning's watching from Grimsby. Thanks, Chris. Sorry it's a bit quiet. Do apologise. I was expecting a bit more traffic than this morning, but we've had a few go out, we've had a few return. And when are you coming to Bryce from Hog Hog? We were down to Bryce for the AN225, but we will visit Bryce again in the very near future. It's one of my local bases. So we will visit again, hopefully when it's busy. Hopefully. Busier than this. But we do get around, and when COVID allows us, we will be visiting Europe and the likes of places of Scotland, further afield, bring you live streaming stuff going forward. That's what we hope to do. And if you haven't, go along to our Facebook page, you'll see some fantastic pictures from our photographers. Also, we've got some really good videos out there for the Gazelle Squadron. Going up, we'll have the Team Raven, and we've got loads of other bits and pieces on there. So pop along, have a look. So, a friend of mine says, do I get a shout out? Of course you do, John. John Buckland. Massive shout out to you and your family. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. There you go. Was that big enough, John? Is there always a morning and afternoon wave? Yes, what normally happens, you get a launch in the morning, lunchtime, launch in the afternoon. What I was hoping for a launch this morning, some returning, we drop offline, we come back this afternoon, and then all hell breaks loose with aircraft this afternoon. I'm literally just hanging on here, hoping that these 4 are going to return back soon, and then after that we will go offline and then come back later on. So I do apologise about the long wait for the 4 to come back, but I'm getting to the stage now thinking just log it off and then coming back later anyway. Ah, he loves me. Thanks, John. Yeah, this is play spotting, unfortunately. This is what happens. You get somewhere, you think it's going to be busy, and it's a very quiet day, or you can get somewhere and it could be absolute manic. Hi Oliver from Trains and Aviation. And Helix, the play spotting for you used to sit and watch bases at Australia and see nothing for days on end. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a little bit like that here at the moment. So you've woken up Jeff there about lightnings, and he likes his lightnings. I think Aaron's going to like lightnings tomorrow. I just had that strange look. I was up at gate 1 this morning and I saw 8 go up. Yep, it's 11 went up this morning. 11 to 12 went up this morning. And Airshow World. Hi Stu. Hope you're keeping well. Put that sun cream on. Well, I put a dabble on earlier on, but I went white. I don't know if I'm supposed to go white when you put sun cream on, so I quickly wiped it off. Jeff, it's my age, mate, and serving at Binbrook, so you're getting on a little bit. I'm not going to be rude. And we await. Come on, guys, come back. Yes, Airshow World, beautiful weather. It is gorgeous. Just need some airplanes now to make it even better. Won't be long. No, you said that half hour ago.
You waited this long, you might as well wait till they get it.
Keith B, good morning, and I love you. Thanks for that. I don't even get that from the wife. And Ben Claydon, is the Lancaster coming back today? Nobody knows. I very much doubt it, but nobody knows. And Chris Johnson, he was at Binbrook in the 80s to 85. I would struggle riding a push bike in this weather, let alone a motorbike. And hi Mayflower, hope you're keeping well. Well, Jeff has put, what would I do to see a lightnings flying once again? Miss them and the Vulcan. Oh, to be young again and serving. Well, Aaron, who's with me tomorrow at East Midlands, he might experience a lightning or two. Apparently, It's forecasted tomorrow at some point, and I'm going to ask him to hold an umbrella for me. He won't forget that experience. And Neil, Moxon, Warlord and Cobra still having a fight with F-15s, no sign of RTB just yet. Oh. That's the news we didn't want to hear, Neil, but thank you very much. And Mayflower, I live near Marham, love planes. You and me too. Good luck with that, Aaron. Another thing is we've got a sponsor. If you go along to runway25.com, get all your latest patches, keyrings, etc., with him. The link is up on Facebook. It's runway25.com. Tom is a lovely chap, and we have a selection of limited edition keyrings designed by himself. He likes to take a brolly and a golf stick. Yep, and under a tree. What is the chances of him seeing the lightning? Pretty high, I would say. And Matthew and I, we are meant to get a Cat 2 lightning storm tomorrow. Air Zulu morning, I've noticed the cranes in the background. Are they building or increasing the base size? Enjoy the sun from Steve in Stevenage. Oh, it's not too far from my workplace. Now I believe there might be building on there, but I would like to say if they're actually increasing or if they're just doing something for housing or whatever they're doing. Oh, the breeze, that's lovely. Emma Courier, can you pass? Yeah, I can do that for you. A mini roll. I'm giving a bacon cheese turnover. I haven't got no mini rolls with me though, unfortunately. He did look a bit tired this morning, bless him. Well, these boys will be back for lunch. We definitely know that. And the wind blows. It looks like we've got some crew working over on the Chipmunk, which looks promising. I might be dangling the straws here, but we can only but hope we might be getting a Chipmunk going up. And Hog, hi mate, what camera do you use please? So I use a Panasonic CX350. That is the camera we've got. Don't tell the wife, but I got a special deal with the camera. Keep it to yourselves. I got it from America. Cheaper. a lot cheaper than she thinks, you know. You know where I'm going with this, boys? They buy handbags and stuff and brand new shoes. They hide them. I just changed the pricing on the camera. Emma, I wish this was a Fisher Price camera. I wish it was that cheap. It's like when I used to do photography, the camera used to cost X amount. It always a bit cheaper than actually what it was. You women can do the things with handbags and shoes. Why can't us men do things when it comes to cameras and lenses and stuff? Good morning, or nearly afternoon to Mark Webbo Webster. That's it, Panasonic. I think it's the AG-CX350. I'm sure if Lee was to go on YouTube for you, not YouTube, on Google, he'll be able to find a link for you and put it up. But it is the Panasonic CX350. And Emma, A380 just landed at Manchester. I think they've started up their regular flights now into Manchester. No worries at all, Hog Hog. And Viv and Stuart walking back. I thought you said it was 4 miles out. 4 miles out to Lakenheath, you mean? I used to have one of them cars. Escort Mark 1 or 2. Mark 2 or is that Mark 3? One of them. Mark 3. Mark Webbo, great to see streaming aviation action. Thanks so much. As you're probably aware, we have been away for a while. I'm glad to be back. Jim Emirates also started flights into Glasgow, 777. Cool. We will be visiting Scotland in the near future. The way things are going, I might need my passport to get in. And no Typhoons on radar as the Yeti. You know what it'll be, guys? I will drop offline, and then what will happen is that they'll come in and they'll do touch and goes for the next hour. Waiting room music, yeah. See, if Abby was here, she'd be keeping us entertained. She'd be telling us stories and stuff. Mainly about food, yeah. Well, there's definitely crew around the old Chipmunk. Helix, you're going to need a passport to go to the local chippy. Don't you know it? Andy Hammersley just parked up, guys. Made it from sunny Loughborough. Andy, give us a wave. Andy's here. Andy's in the car park. There he is. Hey. Welcome, Andy. You've not missed much. I reckon you could probably get 40 winks now and still see something. We are literally waiting on the returns of these Typhoons. I keep saying it, but that's all we're waiting for. And it's Aaron's fault. Might need to put some more sun cream on shortly. My legs are cooking. I have a couple of friends coming up this afternoon. We have Julie and Steve. They're coming up to say hi. They'll be here later on. Coming up from Cambridgeshire. Helix reckons they'll be using passports for everything else in Australia soon. I think that's going to be the way of the world, I'm afraid, my friend. I was just teasing you, I just moved the camera to a different location for a second. Just shows you a different Typhoon, really. Don't start singing. Okay, I won't start singing, no. So Neil Moxon, thanks for that. Missed call sign, but Typhoon is about to hook up a Madras and then RTB. Wahey! Look at that. Thanks for that. So we are going to get them returning, which is cool. Oh, the Chipmunk has started. The Chipmunk started. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the settings over for the Chipmunk. Here we go. La 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 la. I won't sorry, I've got to stop singing. There we go. And Emma, my local East Midlands, was busy last night. It'll be busy tomorrow night. We are going to be there. Join us. Seeing it actually gives us best Adele impression. No, don't want that. ABBA, I'll do a bit of ABBA for you. we go. So we've got some action, guys. We have a Chipmunk on his way out. Cool. The Chipmunk is used here for BBMF training. So the old plane is a Chipmunk Matthew. So hopefully this will be interesting going up. It'll be up very quick because of the wind. Wind is certainly picking up here. So all I can do, guys, apologise for the lull in traffic today. Wasn't expecting to be so quiet, but hopefully this afternoon, after we've had some lunch, I hope you all can return for part 2, and hopefully we'll have more of a busy afternoon than this morning. That's the plan. We've been waiting on 4 to return. Like I said, he will be up pretty quick because of the winds. But I appreciate you joining me this morning for the live stream. It is greatly appreciated. And Matt said the live stream is a bit delayed. It probably is on Facebook. Hi to Katrina. It all comes down to the tinternet. Back wheel up. And he's airborne. So in a minute we'll spring into action and it'll be Typhoons coming into land. Oh, there's the Chipmunk, he's coming around behind us. We'll change the settings for him. Could be a bit bright for a second, guys. We're going to pan around to him. Wait for him to get there. He is. And he's back up again. And I watched 2004. How much if I buy one on here in the USA would have set me back price? Got no idea, mate. Hope you're on about a Chipmunk. Unfortunately on that one, mate, I have no idea. I'd say a few dollars. He's coming back around to do another circuit. and Lee Horton, High Aviation Action. Great day for filming. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Just apologise for the lack of aircraft for you. Hopefully this afternoon will be a bit busier. Which would be nice if it is. Apparently he's doing 2 or 3 circuits and changing runways and coming back the other way. On the cross runways, right? Have a great day and good luck spotting this afternoon. Catch you next time. Thanks, Alex. No, I've got to stop singing. Get told off singing. Hey? Q&A? What's Q&A? Question and answers. Anyone got a question? I won't answer it. Anyone got a question? If I can answer it, I will. Not one like, where does the aircraft come in? Or anything like that. Or can I sing a song? Hi Keely. So I must have a question. It is now 12:18. And we've got the Chipmunk come back in again. So we'll go round again to get him. I watched 2004. What is my favourite aircraft? Okay, good question. It used to be the Tornado. And since the Tornado has retired, I like the F-16 and I also like the F-15. When it comes to an old jet, I do like the Spitty and the Mosquito. And of course the Lank. And look at that. As soon as I say that. Can I dance? Yes, I'm a good dancer. I can do ballroom, ballet, hip hop and break dancing. I can do all those. Normally on a Saturday night I can do break dancing. Caroline, Darren, any news on anything coming into Lakenheath in the near future? Wow. Okay, well you do have the new squadron of F-35s going into Lakenheath later on in this year, possibly. That is what I'm aware of. It may have gone back because of COVID, and then rumour has it there was some A-10s coming, but they're not now. But you never know when deployments are happening. They literally just post up when a deployment is happening. Ballet, yes, ballet dancing is one of my specialities. Don't look at me like that. I look good in a leotard. Hi Darren, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks so much, Gary. Change gear. Change gear. Change gear. There you go. Look at that. He'll get to the end of that road and his engine will blow up. Oh, we might have the long-awaited Typhoon, guys. We might have the long-awaited Typhoons. Cool. Oh, we're gonna pan around. I'll get as close as I can for this one, guys. It should come into focus any second now. Change runways now. There's a cross runway here. Up it goes. And yes, you do see two Typhoons at the back there. $65. That's not bad. Joyce Willis. Hi, just come home. Love commentary. Thanks for the hard work. 50 stars sent. Thank you very much, Joyce. And I have contacted the supplier. He is working on your merch for you. And thank you very much for buying some. So, if the rumour is true, we have a couple of Typhoons on approach or inbound. Well, they're on radio, they're talking, so that's a good sign. Once they're down, we will drop offline and we'll be back for this afternoon at some point. Press that notification bell button, whatever you like to call it. My daughter's telling me all this stuff. And then we'll be back later on. So hopefully we'll have more action for you this afternoon. And all I can do is apologise for it being a tad quiet this morning. Unfortunately, I don't have a magic wand and tell you what's going to be flying. I just have to turn up and hope for the best. Well, the bacon and cheese turnovers are well and truly cooked. And your Chipmunk's coming back round, so we'll pan it back round for him. And we'll wait for him to get into focus. Which will be any second now. There he is. So this is the cross runway at Coningsby, used mainly by the warbirds here, BBMF. And how fast does the Chipmunk cruise? That's a question, isn't it? How fast? By the looks of by the winds today, about 70 knots I'd say. The wind's picking up here. So he's going back round again. Any news on them phones? Hey, 90 knots. I went far off, I said 70. That's not bad, is it? What's 20 knots between friends? That's not bad, is it? "103 miles per hour. I went far off, was I? Eh? That's not bad. Today I reckon it's going about 40 knots with this one. And it's got some sails going on over there, over the stall. The Royal Air Force Association stall. Oh, I nearly lost me sticker then. She's got a stall here, selling bits and pieces. And we're going back round. And hopefully we'll get the Chipmunk in again. Just in time for some Typhoon action, we hope. This is the best time for the sun now. The sun's on the right side of the aircraft. Going up again. Hi Viv, you alright? And you? So about as far as the Cessna 152, yeah, I'd say about that. But the winds it's hitting at the moment, I'd say it's going a lot slower than that. Still no news on these Typhoons. Yep, so this one's full stop now. Thanks for that, Aaron. It's a bit of an ice cream right now. Or a slush puppy. Afternoon, Tony Kelly. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. We need some Typhoon action, boys and girls. I know. Right, we'll pan around to him. You can see how busy this car park is, guys. And a second out over the camper van. A full stop. Through the flag. And SHGP Virtual Aviation, afternoon, first time joining your live stream, thank you very much, appreciated. Get Lee to pick you up, a Magnum on the way. So obviously this is not Lee doing the old moderating. Yeah, Magnum, that sounds nice. Good a Magnum. Magnum Classic, obviously. That's the Chipmunk done for the day. Well, the first part. And that's the Chipmunk done. So we'll keep it back onto the shelters. You can see the aircraft are in there. They were out earlier this morning. Good afternoon, Derek. I'm going to change the settings on the camera. Bear with me while we change it. Now the Chipmunk's landed. We have different settings for propellered and jets. Oh, people are on the move. This might be second time. Huh? Are you 100% sure on this one? Well, you did a 4 mile walk earlier. There we go. So we have inbounders. Havoc is coming in. Havoc 2-2. I shall keep an eye out for him. So we're keeping an eye out for Havoc 2-2. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go along to YouTube and press the subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And Mr. 04, much happening today. Well, this morning we had 11 launch. We've had a few back. We're just waiting for the returning couple. Then we'll probably drop offline for a little bit, have some lunch, and then return for this afternoon. Because normally the military, the RAF, they tend to shut down between 1 and 2 for lunch. So that's what we'll be doing. And the bacon cheese turnovers are cooking. And it gives a chance to recharge some batteries and bring you action this afternoon. I say that word loosely because this morning's not been 100% great, is it? Havoc is now 10 minutes out. Jane Chapman, thank you much for the stars, really appreciated. Thank you. Now we do work on donations only. Everything we do is provided absolutely free. But yeah, we do work on donations. It's not, we won't get offended if you don't, but anything you can send us, stars, Streamlabs, buy us a coffee, anything at all, we appreciate it. But like I said, it's all free of charge and we do this for the love and the passion. And then we will be back this afternoon after lunch, about 2 o'clock-ish. Hopefully that's when they will kick off again and we'll be back live bringing you more action. And I do say action loosely. Havoc 2-2 is now showing up on Flight Radar 24. Thanks, Jim. Any more than just Havoc would be great. I think there is 4 out there, I'm not too sure. But one's better than nothing. I'm not going to complain. Certainly picking up now. Blowing my hair all over the place. Oh, glad I got a hat on. And Lawrence Zahar Senior, thank you very much for the stars, really appreciated. So we know that Havoc 2-2 was inbound. He was 10 minutes out. So hopefully he should be inbound very shortly. Havoc ship en route back. Macca slots. So hopefully that's more than one then. Hopefully this is the group that we've been waiting for. If you've only just joined us, make sure you join us tomorrow evening. It'll be electrifying, hopefully, or lack of electrics. We hope to be live from East Midlands after the thunderstorms pass through to the very early hours of the morning. And then Friday we're out again, but not too sure yet where we're going to be, but we'll be somewhere. Hopefully bringing you something live on Friday. And then I'm allowing Shirley to have the weekend off. Jim, about to go feet dry over Grimsby. Well, they're not far then. Been waiting a while for this, haven't we? What about us YouTube mods? Do we get the weekend off? Well, you YouTube guys haven't actually been working hard, have you? You know? Of course you can. And Dave, a Reaper drone up and over Waddington. The Reaper Squadron. I've noticed a lot more on the old flight radar recently. So I'm pretty darn sure I'll be tucking into our lunch now. Oh, oh, oh. I can see a Spitfire. Don't tell everybody. There's your Spitfire, guys. Spitfire next to the Chipmunk. And now, listening to a Spitfire with Merlin engines. Rolls Royce. Oh. Love the sound of the Mustang. The Warbirds just hit the spot. And you never know, that might be going up. I'm sat watching you tell them I'm getting one stop. Yeah, we could do it for an ice cream, mate. But I think by the time Lee brings an ice cream, because Lee's joining us later. Don't think the BBMF has set off to Jersey yet. Okay, thanks for that, Kaifa. That'd be pretty cool if they are. I would have thought they might be going tomorrow. Where's their display? They start displaying tomorrow? Tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow or Friday. They start their displays over there. I know they had a few arrivals today. Yeah, Joyce, you like me, can't beat the sound of a good old Spitty. That'd be nice if that goes up. So we have a 2-ship inbound. Afternoon, Jess Schemati. I got your email. If you can forward me some other bits and pieces, mate, I'd appreciate that. Sorry I didn't get back to you last night. It was a manic one. But if you can send over some more bits and pieces, I'll get back to you. Thanks, Lee. I'll get you an ice cream on the way through. But make sure it's not melted. If it's melted, you can take it back. No good melted ice cream, is it? And a cold can of Coke. Don't moan, it's hot and they're working hard. At least you can do. Seems you're flaking out and not going to East Midlands tomorrow night with them. Oh, but they're not going because they can't handle it. They can't handle late nights. Jersey displays on Thursdays. There goes. I thought so. So maybe these guys, or one of them's heading off over there. Watching you, we're tracking the 3 Saabs. The 3 Swedish that went over to Jersey. They always get them over there. Thanks, Phil, for the jersey. Yep, and here they come. Here come the Typhoons. The 2 that we've been waiting for. More than 2. Here they come. we'll nip into the one in the front. Full stop landing. $28 in Chester in my truck. From one trucker to another trucker. The Spitfire is heading to Odium. Cheers for that, Julian. So the Spitfire that's out here is heading to Odium for a fly past, which would be pretty cool. Lunch break is over, back to work I go. Enjoy your ice cream, guys. I'll send it all later. Yeah, make sure you do. So these two are now getting to the end of the runway. There they are. And when these two taxi up, we shall have a lunch break. What do you reckon, Aaron? Sounds good to me. But make sure you join us later on when we return, hopefully, for a more eventful afternoon. And they're taking off to turning off to the right. Right, on that note, thanks for watching, guys. We shall see you all in a little while. Thanks for watching.